Okay, so this is WrestleDAQ. It's a fantasy stock market app for pro wrestling. So you can buy shares in your favorite wrestlers, which then you can then earn dividends every week based on the progress of how well they did. So a normal user would log in and they'd see this screen. So it shows them how much they've earned. It shows them their balance, their portfolio value, what they've spent over the years, how much they've earned or lost the space of in the space of like since they've been in, but also over 7 days. There are notifications here every time they get paid a dividend, or if there's anything else that we want to message them about. This here gives them access to their wrestlers that they've already bought that have access to there, and it gives them on here, gives them an idea of how much they've earned in relation to what they've spent on them. Going down here, and you can filter them out by them, how much they've earned, and also based on alphabetical. Then there is the marketplace where you can go into and define which company you want to buy wrestlers for, which popular picks with the rest of the community, what their increase and decrease is over the last few days, if someone owns them already, if they don't own them, and obviously just a simple alphabetical use like that. And you can split them by company, so you basically have a look at who they want to actually own. There's also a page here that gives them some details and some stats on how their current buys are performing and trading, and what their portfolio is like, and how well it's doing based on the companies that they've bought in. And then it gives you here how many points and dividends each different wrestler has earned over the past 4 weeks of payouts. Within here, there's a number of leagues that the global league is obviously just the top 10 of everybody plays. And then there are a few leagues that are created here that are specifically for wrestlers that you own but that are associated to one company. And then there are users that can create their own leagues that are just private and they can share in their own friends. So I only have access to this because I'm the only admin user at the moment, but in the admin area, you then have an option. Within here, you can define how many WrestleDucks they get to start with. We can give them bonus points at certain sign-up times. We can define when they can get bonus points for things sharing on things like Instagram, stuff like that. We can change the kind of graphics that come in on the homepage, so these images refresh every time someone new loads in. This is where we add the breaking news, or we add the notifications at the homepage that we saw. This is where we add in the list of wrestlers. Within here, we can add wrestlers individually, one by one. Or within here, we can use the AI and scraper tools that are built into it to find their image from official websites, get their like stats and biostatistics from Wikipedia, so that there's a proper system for all of that. And then within here is where you can do further management, change their companies if they move to different companies, change their images if they update their images. And there's again another website scraper that picks up their profile from online based on their name, and then you convert it to the style that the actual website uses. Within here, then this is where the point parameters gets assigned in. So you can choose how many points they get based on the matches that happen. It's cutoffs for each of the different shows, so it gets done automatically. And then what we've built this weekend is the import recap in here. So you paste the text of the results that happen. And then from there, that will tell you, it will pick up what happened. If I'm just going to get you some results quickly so I can show you what it means. But basically, if we go here, then we can, so you to go to the WWE website, for example, you copy the results that happened on their most recent show. You paste them into here. And you use the analyze tool to pick up what it thinks it had. Then, with any luck, before the recording turns out stops, it will show you how that works. It's probably not going to, and the video is about to run out for 5 minutes. So thanks for looking. It's awesome. Hopefully we'll do something with it.